Hello, everyone. My name is Thomas Bensing. I'm a Veritas education instructor and one of our interview prep specialists. I want to talk to you today about some common issues that students have with the interview process, as well as some ways you can put your best foot forward in this, your only real chance at a face-to-face impression with the college admissions officers. So let's get started. Before thinking about what you're going to say in your college interview, you need to think about how you're going to look to your interviewer. Some of these interviews will be billed as kind of not a formal interview or just kind of casual. But remember, there's never really any advantage to showing up in a t-shirt or sweatpants. At the very minimum, you should be aiming for a business casual dress code. What that means for men is a collared shirt with either a tie or a jacket, both. For women, that could be a more formal blouse, or as well a collared shirt and tie or jacket. Nonverbal communication is a huge part of how you present yourself, and it can be even more difficult in this kind of online interview setup. Generally speaking, some ways you can do this is to lean forward to show that you're more interested in what the person is talking about, or lean back to show kind of more relaxed posture. Either way, if you're moving, that's totally fine, but you should try to avoid any repetitive motions. So that could mean swiveling in your chair, that can mean bouncing your leg in a way that makes you kind of shake while you're talking. Either of those would be distracting. You can also use your hands when you're speaking. That's totally fine, using hand gestures. But remember, if you're on a Zoom call, you need to make sure that your hands are visible. So you're actually going to need to bring them up further than you would naturally. Otherwise, they'll disappear during a video call. One thing I really recommend for students to do is create a list of questions. Now, you're not going to know exactly how many questions you'll have the opportunity to ask during the interview. For some, it's going to be quite a lot. For some, it's going to be a few at the end. It kind of depends on the interviewer. But we generally recommend that students prepare a list of about 10 questions. And what this does is gives you a list that you can have next to you during the interview, and you can reference that list. The other thing you should do prior to the interview is you should research the school. So this could include researching courses you might like to take, professors whose research you're interested in, or programs you might be interested in while at the school. So I hope these tips have helped you out. I hope you feel more confident at acing your college application interview. If you want to learn more, you can go ahead and check out the blog post we did on interview prep, which you'll find linked below in the description. And if you want more interview tips, you can go ahead and sign up for one of our interview prep sessions, which will be starting in January of 2022. Or you can reach out to us about one-on-one college counseling. Either way, see you soon.